Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tiny Tuesday.
Hi, everyone.
And today we have Miss Kimberly joining us because she's going to keep me on the straight and narrow.
We hope.
Because we're going to, as you can see, all these pretty fabrics. Nancy's going to sew these 3/4 inch strips to make a little mini quilt. So I had them all set up here. We're going to start closing. What's that thing called? See, I haven't had caffeine in 2 days almost. I lost my words.
You did.
Hello, Miss Adele. She says she will have us on the TV. Hello, Miss Annie. Miss Lisa is going to be in the bushes. Miss Angel, she says hello. Hi, Nancy and Kimberly. Liked and shared.
Hi, everyone.
So let's play this for our lurkers, and then we can start working. You caught me dancing.
I like it when you're dancing to that.
Who is that? Who is it? Hello, Miss Diane. Hello, Miss Karen.
Hi, guys.
So we're gonna just dive in. I've already cut my strips to. Your strips look wider than 3/4 inch.
They're not, I promise.
Okay, it's just the angle of the camera.
Could be.
So I had them laid out right here. So I'm gonna grab two, and pin them, and then start sewing.
Yes. But right now, my machine's not being nice. It's eating my fabric.
Oh no, we don't want that. So I'm going to pause my camera so I can shift it so you don't get dizzy. Let's see if I can do this and it works. Hold on, I need to move something too. This, because when I move the camera over here, you can see the floor. So this blocks the floor. Oh, wrong way. That way. Come on, can't see? Let me close the window here for a second. There we go. Cause it's just a weird angle.
I don't know why my machine's acting up.
Okay, let's try this again. Uh-oh. Did I? Okay, there you go. I'm trying to get like right there. Stay right there? Can you stay right? No, you can't stay right there. Why not? Why would you? There we go. I had to shift it some way. Not like you can actually see, but at least you can see me sewing.
Can you make some scraps?
So what I'm gonna do? Oh, those of you that don't know, I'm making a mini quilt for my miniature. Why do I keep on saying library?
I don't know. Maybe you need to make one for your library.
No. This is one. It's going to be one of those things, one and done. I'm making a miniature quilt for my miniature living room to add to my couch. We want to add some color. Hey, Miss Lisa, number 2. Not that you're number 2, but you came in second.
And I'm really just trying to be supportive by doing the crazy thing that I suggested she do.
Yes. So Miss Kimberly's going to do the same thing with all her little pretty pieces of fabric over there. I just went into my stash I'm just pinning this right now, and just grabbed a bunch of fabrics and started cutting strips. What I was going to incorporate the squares that were left over from the tote bag, but it's gonna take a lot more work than I want to do. So what I'm going to do is once I have the front of the quilt done, I'll see how big it is, and then the squares that I I sent I sent myself. I told you I have no caffeine.
Is my machine too loud?
No.
Okay.
Back to what was it? So, when I finish the strip quilt, whatever it is,
Right.
I'm going to see how big it is, and if anything, the squares that I got from my friends, I'll divide it, by what's back there, or the width of the little mini quilt, and if I have to cut them down to 2-inch squares or 3-inch squares, the back will be the quilt. So the front would be smaller pieces, and the back would be bigger pieces. So I can switch it around if I want it on the bigger side or the smaller side.
I think it's going to be really cute. I like the fabrics you chose.
It was just a bunch of randomness.
Well, I mean, for example, mine would not look good in your living room.
Well, when I was looking for more of the neutrals. I wanted to add some greens because of the snake plants,
Mm-hmm.
and of course I had to add at least one purple, and the rest of them are basically neutrals. So
Angel wants to know, why are you without caffeine? She said,
Who?
don't make me do something.
No. Earl just went and got some caffeine. He got me coffee and he got me Diet Coke. So we're good. Well, we had coffee yesterday, but something was wrong with the creamer, and the coffee was nasty. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So he just went and got some caffeine for me. So don't do anything, that Angel. So I want to apologize. This is going. This is going to be a time-consuming project, and
Yes.
most of the time I'm going to be over here just sewing squares. I mean, these are not squares; these are strips.
Do you have enough thread?
I hope so.
In case any of you missed it last night, these quilts they're only going to be like 5x7 finished, and they're going to contain 560 squares. So
yes, we are crazy.
We might go crazy. Yeah.
So if by any chance the feed goes dark, Nancy decided to leave on a high note. I showed you how big these things are going to be. It's like crazy. Well, you know how small they're going to be? The 1-inch square sample is on my desk. The 3/4 inch sample flew away somehow, some way. Oh, now I can't find the 1-inch. It was right here. I kept it right here. There it is. I knew I kept it right here. So
Well, a tiny wind could have blown it away.
Let me say, Isha, this is the 1-inch square.
Well, yeah.
So pretend you don't see this piece right here. So that's that.
Hi, Aisha.
Hello, Miss Aisha. So that's what's there. There. The 3/4 inch square that I sewed yesterday. It
Mm-hmm.
I guess I breathed on it and it flew away. Or when I was cutting the strips, I was putting the remnants over here on my desk, and I may have grabbed it unknowingly and threw it out.
That's possible.
But at least I have the 1 inch to compare it to when we finish these guys. Hello, Mr. Jason. Long time no see.
Hi, Jason.
Angel says she's here for the long haul.
Angel, you're the best.
Miss Kimberly asked me if I was gonna do some of the piecing off screen, and I said I want to show them the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm not sure what the bad, what all those three are, but we'll find out. There's one strip. So what I'm gonna do is just grab this the ones behind me and sew them two at a time. Like you're gonna be able to sew
Choosies.
more than Miss Kimberly who says once. I mean Miss. Oh, I didn't caffeine so bad. Miss Lisa wants to know, what are you making, Kimberly?
I'm making the exact same thing that Nancy's making. Just an itty bitty little quilt.
And when she says 5 by 7, she means 5 inches by 7 inches, not 5 feet.
560 pieces. But you know
So here's
what?
here's the first two. So I'm gonna put this to the side and grab another two. And I'm making it easy on myself. I'm sewing 20 strips together. And when I cut the 3/4 inch the other way, I'm just gonna flip flop each row. So it's gonna be the same row every other row. Does that make sense? Because you can do. I'm gonna go get some coffee. Maybe I should stop talking.
No, don't stop talking. I'm actually looking at something for you to see.
Sorry.
Okay. Let me.
Maybe I should have pinned these all to get beforehand, but I wanted you to see the whole process and how long it takes. Miss Angel says she doesn't have pins. Can she use paper clips?
No. Not really. Nancy, I've got something for you to share that I think you might find interesting.
Okay. I got coffee.
Aww.
Thank you, hubby. And he put it in his hubby cup
I saw that.
at your stage. Okay, what's this?
That is a quilt by George Siciliano. It is over 2,000 pieces and it's 7 3/4 inch square.
Are you trying to make me feel better
I am.
with the 500 pieces?
Yes, is that not amazing? He wins awards for quilts like this all the time. And
You talked about him on your live one time, right?
Yeah, I think I did. Well, no, that was a different guy.
Oh,
This particular guy, I hope I don't mess up the story because it's been a while. Here, I'll go ahead and take it off. This particular guy had a wife who was a quilter, more traditional, and she quilted all the time and won awards at the quilt shows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one time, okay, a little bit of an indiscretion, he went to spend some time in the restroom, and his wife had cleaned off the magazine table, which means that she got rid of all of his magazines and left all of hers, which were quilt magazines. And so he was going through them and came across one. Now, you have to realize his wife at the time had the flu. And he went into his wife and said, I want you to make me this quilt now.
Oh.
Well, you know, she had some choice words for him.
Yes.
So there's a lot more to the story where he tried to use her brand new machine, where he tried to get into her fabric stash, etc., etc. And his very first, because he was going to make it himself, and it did not go well, his first block. But then later on, while he was at work, he decided to figure it all out using paper for fabric and a stapler for thread.
Okay.
Anyway, now he makes some of the most amazing miniature quilts, and she makes extremely large traditional quilts, and they're both award winners. And now they compete to see who gets the most awards.
With each other?
Yes. And he actually, when I went to see him at in Paducah, he actually gave a little 6-inch ruler, and on it it says size really does matter.
My aunt lives in Paducah.
Wow. They turn the entire city into Quiltville, USA. It's amazing.
I follow some YouTubers that are resellers, but they volunteer for the quilt show every year. So they were talking about the quilt show on their show one day. I go, that's not fair. When I went to Paducah, I was only 13, so I didn't know anything about no quilts.
Oh.
So if I had known that, I would have had my dad swing me by. Miss Kimberly, Lisa wants to know: are you going to make that?
No. My insanity has limits.
Hey, Miss Nati. Hey, Miss Susan.
Hi, guys. How are you doing tonight?
So we're both making miniature quilts here. 3/4 inch strips. Hey, Miss Tracy. I was pinning the second, so when I finished this one, I had the second one done. I keep on forgetting to take the pins out before I go over it with my needle. Because this is the last thin needle I have. The other needles I have are jean needles, and they're a lot thicker. And Miss Kimberly told me to shorten my stitch length. I left it at 2.5.
Well, that's okay. I left mine there too.
Huh?
I left mine there too. I forgot, so I'm just going with it.
The one that I did the sample yesterday was at 3.5.
Oh, well then yeah, 2.5 is much better. Much better.
I use 3.5 on most of my things.
I forgot to turn my iron on. Oops.
Mine's right here. You see the tip of it right there? It's not on, guys. Look.
Yeah, we were really prepared for this project, weren't we?
I'm a rebel. I'm touching my iron. And who knows? Maybe Miguel knows. Um, I don't know why I do that all the time. I have to. It's in my DNA now.
Is Miguel even here?
Um, he was live earlier today, so I'm not sure if he got off or if he's still live.
Crafty Annie said, "Wow, Nancy, that is so tiny I can barely see it."
What I'm sewing?
And Angel's saying that she's sorry that Susan's not feeling well. We're sorry, Susan.
Well, my camera doesn't zoom, and it's attached to the bookcase, and that's the closest I can get to my sewing machine. So just pretend that you see strips being sewn together.
Well, they can look at mine and pretend that it's yours.
Huh?
I said they can look at mine and pretend that it's yours. You can have all the credit. Now, how long did you make your strips?
I think I measured them. I got the shortest strip that I had and cut them all the same width. Let's see. Let me get my ruler out. Hold on. Something fell. Oh, my purse squares. They're 17 and a half.
Mine are about 18, so they're about the same.
Miss Susan wants to know what kind of sewing machine do I have. I have the Brother. Ready for the numbers? CS 5055 PRW. It's the Project Runway brand. I've had this for I want to say 5 years now. I also have a Brother embroidery machine that's sitting on the floor behind my cabinet. I just don't have any place to put it at the moment because I want to do some embroidery too. I used to have a combo machine, embroidery sewing machine, and I love that machine. But I took it to get fixed one time. It cost me $180, and then it broke down again. And they told me no, it's the motor this time. It's going to be another $180. You know what? I'll just buy $180 machine and go from there. But the one this one here wasn't a embroidery machine, so that's fine. Sip of my coffee.
I think we might need a lot of coffee tonight. Just saying.
So this one's next. Oh.
It's going to be fun when we're pinning the seams together after we cross-cut them.
It's going to be so small that whoever gets into my miniature living room and sees that my seams are not lining up, they're going to get kicked to the curb. Just saying. Okay, this one I already messed up what order I had these. Okay.
David asked me what I was making this one for, and I said, because Nancy's my friend.
No better reason than that.
by the end of this live, Nancy may not want to see a sewing machine again. I lied. I'm interested in seeing how this comes out. It could be a mess. It could be awesome. Um. Okay. Miss Angel says she bought a brother embroidery sewing machine, and it only has different stitches, but it doesn't actually embroider.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
Angel, I think you need to have a talk with those people.
Because this one here has, according to the numbers here, 49 different stitches. I don't want to mess up her name again. Hoga? I think it was Hoga. And Miss Dorita. Welcome in.
Hi, guys.
It's a very low key live today because Nancy
until we start swearing.
Miss Nancy and Miss Kimberly are sewing 3/4 inch strips to make a little miniature quilt. I'm making mine for my miniature living room. It could be a cute mug rug too, right?
It could, but oh my goodness.
I wouldn't want to get coffee on it.
That was exactly my thought.
Like, no, don't get anything on it. And right now I'm pinning 2 strips together, and then I'll pin another 2 strips. And okay, so far we've got 6 strips sewn together out of 20. That's progress, right?
Yes, it is.
So what? I'm going to start this one here. Excuse me. I'm grab another 2 strips. I may have to get my glasses soon because these strips are making my eyes cross. Okay. I got the little threads in my mouth from the edge of the fabric. Don't eat the fabric, Nancy. So how many people have made quilts, and how many have made mini quilts, or not necessarily mini quilts, but use smaller strips or squares to make bigger quilts? Because even though we're making this for 5-inch by 7-inch, but you can still make these little quilts to make big quilts.
Yes, you could.
Miss Dorita says never. Oh no! You have to make at least 1 quilt. I've made several.
I've lost count.
I probably made, I want to say 6 or 7.
Oh, this is looking so cute.
And how? What's the name of that? I've made. Karen says she's made small ones. I've made several quilts for the pregnancy center in Tallahassee. When I was at church, we used to go on Sunday nights to, they had different groups. I went to the sewing group, and
That sounds wonderful.
That's where they showed us how to make quilts. Well, they knew how to make quilts. They showed me how to make quilts, and we made a bunch of quilts for the pregnancy center. So a couple of mine are out there warming up a baby. Well, maybe the baby is probably warming up their babies, because that was over 18 years ago.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not saying that the 18-year-old already has a kid, but
it's possible.
You ironing as you go, aren't you?
I am. Well, for now, I want to kind of get some piece together for some inspiration before I, completely assembly line all of it.
Let me turn on my iron, because I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 strips that I could probably put together, so people don't think I'm just sewing strips after strip.
You are going so much faster than I am.
Because you're pressing in between.
I'm not. Pressed 2 of them. That doesn't take that long. I'm just slow.
You're meticulous. Mine is gonna be looking wonky. If it looks wonky, I'm gonna say it's a scrappy quilt. Here's another strip, and then that should be dry. Dry. I still can't speak. I need more caffeine. I need another sip of my coffee. Hold on.
Hi, Drini.
Hey, Miss Drini. Welcome. What brand of thread do you prefer to use? Talk to the lady on the right.
I prefer connecting threads.
And mine is this one that I have on here now is Gutermann. That's what I used to get from Joann's. Miss Lisa says it doesn't matter if it's wonky, you're enjoying what you're making.
That's true. Okay.
Miss Karen says she loves watching MX Domestic. He does weaving quilts. Ooh.
Interesting.
That sounds interesting.
Well, I might do a horrible job at this because I haven't done a miniature quilt since Gentry was in diapers. And he just turned 23.
Oh, my.
So it's been a while.
Yes, please. Miss Angel says to thank you for giving me coffee. Miss Angel was going to do something.
I think David's jealous.
She was going to ship us some coffee, I think.
Starbucks?
No, Angel.
Oh, Angel.
Mm-hmm.
Why would she be
Oh, nice and hot, too.
Well, she
hey,
thanked
Miss
the girl
Garcia.
for
bringing Nancy coffee. But she didn't thank you for bringing me coffee.
Got it.
I know.
What kind of coffee did you get? It's good,
White
honey.
mocha frap with a shot of espresso.
White mocha frap. I like fraps. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the overhead camera so we can iron these flat, and then continue with the strips. Because we got. I was gonna say, wait a minute. We got five sets of strips, which means that's 10 rows of fabric. So we're halfway there,
You're so fast.
huh?
I might have one row done by the time you're done.
So I'm going to switch my camera. Don't mind the mess. I have my future projects here waiting for me. And then look at all these pretty fabrics I got from Dollar Tree. Isn't that pretty?
That is very pretty.
I'm thinking I don't know. These two go very well together. Where are they? These two go very well together.
They compliment.
They complement each other. So I might do something with that, but I'm not sure what yet. Because I still need to get some interfacing and some other bag making supplies. Because I want to make some bags. I got lots of fabric. I just need some interfacing. My husband knows me so well.
That's a good thing.
The chicken, yeah, 26 actually, because I did the usual 24 at lunchtime, and they weren't completely to my tasting. Huh?
I thought it was good.
You like to?
I thought you did a good job.
Oh, thank you. So now we're going. I have itty bitty iron, so we're going to just open these seams and iron them and see what they look like. You can see. I think yeah. The rest of the quilt is the same fabrics that I'm just repeating several times. So you'll see what colors I'm gonna have. And like I said, because I'm doing these at almost 18-inch strips, my squares that I got from my friends are 4-inch strips. So it would have been hard to cut 4-inch strips in here to make it easier and quicker. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So the 4-inch squares will become the backing of the quilt.
Well,
So
there's
it's still
the beginning.
so it's still going to be incorporated into here.
Hi, Darcia.
Hello, Miss Darcia.
What do you think?
Wow, you can see the itty bitty strip.
Uh-huh.
No, she wanted to give me inspiration. It's more like walk away, Nancy, walk away.
Hey, I might be regretting this more than you. We'll see.
Well,
I
let's
am
put it this way.
definitely not putting batting in this, though.
Oh no, I'm not either. I didn't put batting in the one in my bedroom.
And this is what I picked to do the border and the backing. I think that'll be fine.
Who knows? By the time I finished all these strips, they may remain strips.
Well, then you'll just have some bookmarks.
No, I'll sew the strips together. I'm just not cross-cutting them.
I know.
We'll see.
I'm anxious to cross-cut and get the first row done. Just to see what it looks like.
So I have some yellow, some like mustard colors. I have some greens. This one is black and white with some brown. I think I have this backwards. It should be like this. Hold on, let me double check. This one to here. Actually, this one to here. That's how I have it. There we go. See, those will be next to each other right there.
Lisa said that I've got nice colors. Thank you, Lisa.
So now I'm going to iron this one. Whew. I like coffee, but now I'm hot. That's why in the afternoons I like cold coffee because the house is hot because of the it collecting all the heat from all day.
Yes.
That's why I get cold coffee in the afternoon. But I couldn't wait for this to get cold. Hola Maritza.
Hola.
I have to go change Nightbot's word. I'll be right back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just right here. I'm just going to a different screen. This one goes where? This one goes here, and then where's this one's next? I'm looking at the ones over by the side table because I didn't put these in order after I took them out of the sewing machine. Hey, Miss Connie.
Hi, Connie.
This is getting smaller and smaller as I go. Did you hear that? Oh my goodness. Let me go to Mr. Nightbot.
Hi, Jonathan.
Mr. Jonathan! I'm going by what Kimberly's saying because I'm on a different screen.
Oh, I'm just making up names.
Oh, okay. Hey, Rodrigo. Next week, I'm going to be making some salt lamps. Some miniature salt lamps.
I think that's going to be so cute.
I found a tutorial on YouTube, and she made some miniature salt lamps, and I go, I gotta make those because like I said, all the big stuff is built in the living room. It's just the accessories and decor. That one goes like this. So that goes like these. So is this one next? Yeah, this one's next, like these. And I don't know why. This is the same strip as that one. What did I do wrong? Oh, you know what?
What?
This is actually the first strip, and it repeats again now.
Ah. Well, you sent me a picture. If you need to look at it, you took a picture.
That's true, and I just hit the iron. So expect a nice brown spot on my arm later.
Oh no.
There we go. But I mean, like, why is this stripped here twice? I mean, like, I haven't. They're not supposed to be next to each other, but I just looked over, and it's because this was the first strip, and now it's repeating. So we have these strips together. So now I'm going to be pinning these two together. Oh, he doesn't have a pair. Oh, I'm so sorry. You have to wait. Let me double check. Yep, that's how it goes. Okay, so we're pinning this to here and this one to here. And this is where it gets really, really small because you see how already small it is right here. So when I sew over here, it's going to be, what's it, a quarter inch?
Quarter-inch squares eventually. Oh, It's so cute.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna pin these guys together, and then so these 3 sets at least. No, 2 sets because the third one doesn't have a pair because I only did 5 sets. I mean, yeah, 5 sets. So the 5 sets becomes a set, and I'm talking out of my butt. Hey, Miss Thrifty Crocheter, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
My headache is going away. So my mind my mouth may catch up to my mind now. So we're halfway done with with this strip piecing section.
I'm not even close.
Miss Garcia says, "I love to hear a machine roar. It makes beautiful things." Well, the machine might make beautiful things, but you have to have the right driver. Miss Kimberly suggested to starch these as well, but Nancy didn't have any starch. So, what
do I know?
what does the starch do, Miss Kimberly?
Well, I mean, they're tiny pieces, and so whenever you're doing anything with smaller pieces, if you make a mistake, it shows up more. If something's going to get warped, it's more obvious. That's why tiny piecing tends to be difficult, because anything that goes wrong is a lot more glaring.
Okay.
So I just feel like if you can starch it and keep it from having a mind of its own, maybe it's a good idea. Okay, so it was 20 by 27, right? Yeah, 20 by 28. Okay, so that's 5. So that'll be 20. Ooh, look at that. All right, I'm getting ready to finish my row. I'm excited. And it's so tiny.
Rachel says, Nancy, I didn't know you knew how to sew with a machine, but then again, it shouldn't surprise me. You do all the crafts.
I know. She can do anything.
I've been sewing for a long time. Let's put it this way. What you see on YouTube, it's a fraction of what Nancy actually does. Because I don't record and do because I be making stuff on my website that I don't show on me making itself. You know what I mean? Because I made I would have 3,000 videos by now if I did that everything on YouTube. Okay, Mr. Nightbot is dropping Miss Karen's channel, and it's going to be dropping Miss Angel's channel in a minute, and that's because they are Diamond members and they can sit back and relax and have Nightbot do the heavy lifting for them. But if you want to drop your channel, one moment, please. There you go. It's channel dropping time. Drop it one time during the stream. You could do it now. You could do it towards the end of the stream, but only one time per stream. And the code word for today is, guess it, quilt. I made it hard, didn't I? And I'm at 200 away from 6,000.
That is awesome.
It's funny because YouTubers or content creators don't get paid by the subscribers. They get paid by the views. But the subscribers the content creators like to see those numbers go up. Because it means that more people are interested in their channel. So if you haven't shared my channel out, please share. Because I hit 4 years on YouTube in October, and I would like to have the 6,000 by then. My thread just came out of the needle. Not that I need it by October, but it would be nice. You know, how you call it? A milestone on your anniversary.
I like that idea.
And I was looking at my analytics because I was wanting to see what my most popular video was. My most popular video was 3 years ago.
Nancy, look.
OMG.
Isn't it cute?
You saying that you're slower than me? Look at you.
Well, it's only one row. I don't have all my strips done. But I like that. That's really cute.
Miss Aisha dropped her channel and showed them Miss Trippy Crochet. Check them out. Don't worry. I keep my chat my chat open on my live, so if you miss it now, you can come back later and check the chat, and you'll see those. What was that thing called? Those channels. Oh, it's hard to talk and concentrate at the same time.
It is. I'm trying to figure out which way I'm pressing seams.
Miss Angel says, very cute, Kimberly.
Thank you.
There goes Miss Maritza's channel. I haven't done this before, but those people. Nightbot is a separate app. It's not necessarily app. It's you sign up for Nightbot and it's free. But for those of you that are dropping your channels, why don't you let us know what your channel is all about?
That's a great idea.
Do you do DIYs? Do you do crochet? Do you do craft? Do you do a little bit of everything? I think that everybody else would like to know. That way they know it's like, oh, I want to go see that more. You know what I mean? Oh, you. I forgot to switch the camera. All they're seeing is my strip just sitting there. Hi again. I am sewing. I am the one sewing. Let's see. I could probably share the. I did the fabric squares that I got from my friends. I sewed. I sewed one panel together on Saturday, and then I did the other one off camera. Let's see if we can get it. I pinned it to this foam board for now, so you guys can see it. Oh, here's the Coca-Cola version with the yellow.
It turned out so cute.
And then this one here is the purples and blues that I also have. And you can tell that my friends know my colors and what I like. Coca-Cola, Minions, yellow, and then the purples, all kinds of purples. So those are the two panels. So once I get the rest of the materials, I'll continue working on that. But and then this is a bag I made on Kimberly's live one day. Got no pocket. It's got no grommets. So I like to experiment sometimes. Um. Oh, it's still in the machine. I was looking for this strip right here. I go. I know. I just sewed one. It's right there still. And then I'll press these two out so that way you guys can see what these 8 strips will look together. And then you know what, Miss Kimberly?
What?
With these 10 strips,
Uh-huh.
will I have enough to go to do the quilt without having to do the other ones? Because I have to. They're repeating patterns again, right? These
They
10 strips.
are. I don't know.
I could always finish with the other strips, and after this, if I need more, because they're in the same order.
Yeah, I would do that.
Because I want to start snipping them off. That sounded bad.
It did.
Sorry, guys. Not Nancy's type of channel. I didn't mean it that way. Let's see. What's this? Oh, this needle came off my pin cushion somehow. Okay, let's go back over to the other machine or other camera so we can press these guys open. Excuse me. Okay, I need to go up. I seen some comments. Let's see. There goes Miss Angel's channel. Go check her out. And Thrifty says, I mostly crochet and I also read devotionals and use my weaving looms. I've done small tutorials and a few pop-up lives. Thank you. That's Miss Thrifty Crocheter. If you don't have her, go catch her. And Miss Connie says she'll be back later. No problem. And she also likes to shop. Miss Thrifty Crocheter, that is Rachel. She likes to shop for the yarn at thrift stores before going to big box stores. And I love shopping online because too many people get their ID stolen that way. Oh no! Yeah, it's hard sometimes. I think I sewed this the wrong way. No, I didn't. Oh, thank you. I thought I sewed it the wrong way. I thought I sewed the tube closed. You know what I mean?
I do.
So here's this. Is this right? Hold on. I think I did it wrong. Oh well. They'll still go together fine, in my opinion. Okay, I didn't cut these strips right, or something is wrong. Because look at the width of this one, and look at the width of this one. I did something wrong somewhere. You see?
Yeah, the brownish one looks wider than the gold.
Yeah.
Why don't you measure?
Ruler. Okay, who stole my ruler? I just had it.
Earl did it. It's always Earl.
Of course. That's 3/4. That's slightly less than 3/4. Look.
Oh.
we'll want to take this apart and add a different strip there, or leave it like this and just hope for the best.
You
Which
know,
means
I
that
would take it apart.
I know. Let me see. Let me see if I cut these right. This one's right. This one was wrong. Okay. That means I have to cut two seams apart. And Nightbot's still dropping my friend's tote bag thing because I would like to
Yes.
still receive some squares for other future projects. Because I want to make some accessories for my tote bag, like a zippered pouch or something.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, and maybe use some of the squares to make a notebook cover. Because I have two that have reached out to me, and one her fabrics in the mail. They're coming from overseas,
Oh, how nice.
so I don't want anybody to be left out. So if it's not a tote bag, it's going to be something for Nancy.
Well, were you thinking of making like a makeup bag or something to go inside?
Yeah, the zippered pouch.
Yeah.
That's what I call them. I just don't use makeup, so
Well, I know. I just couldn't think of a better term.
I call them zippered pouches or pencil pouches.
You could call them candy pouches. Place to keep all your yummies.
Well, it'll be something like this, right? But Nancy just had pens and pencils and markers. I'm leaving this because it's not with the smaller stitch. It's not wanting me to rip it apart nicely. It's
Because it's mean.
so we're just gonna deal with it.
Okay.
We're just gonna deal with it. And I think what it is, because this over here looks even, doesn't it? Maybe I
Yeah.
cut this. Maybe I cut the strip uneven. So I'm gonna measure where it continues to be a quarter inch, and where it gets smaller, that's where I'll stop it, and I'll use
That makes
whatever I
sense.
can.
Yeah.
I'll use what I can, because this side it looks smaller, but this side looks even. So wherever it stops being a quarter inch, is where I'll cut it, and then we'll you know.
We know.
But look at that so far. Now we're
It's
gonna
so
do this one
pretty.
here.
I like it.
And I just grabbed fabric that I had in my drawers that I haven't used in years, except for this one right here. You can't see what I'm pointing at. Go up. There we go. This little green gold one is the one
Mm-hmm.
I used for this guy. That's the fabric. So you can see the difference when you have it just a little quarter inch
Yeah.
peeking out versus the whole fabric.
Oh, you were asking about how many strips. I cut 7 strips, approximately 18 inches of 5 different fabrics. So 35 strips
Okay,
is what I did.
I have 20 strips cut.
So you may need 15 more.
Or Nancy may make the quilt 3x5. I ain't lying.
I know. I
It's
know.
it's it's not gonna be picked up or anything. When I put it onto the couch. So that goes like that.
Now, are you gonna like do that wet glue technique thing?
No,
Because I wouldn't want to do that. I mean, not for this.
not for this, because it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
That way, if I want to, I can take it out of there and put it somewhere else, or drape it somewhere else, and just move it around.
Yeah, I don't know that anybody knows what I'm talking about. Sorry. But Nancy knows because she's brilliant.
People that do miniatures, they like to drape their fabric over a piece of furniture, and for it to stay that way, they add glue to it and let it dry in place.
It doesn't drape very well if it's like just a small piece of fabric. It just kind of sticks out.
Yeah. Let me bring the bed over so I can show you the quilt that's on there and what I did. I believe this one, I can't remember if I put something inside or not. I don't think I did, but that doesn't mean a thing because I made this 3 years ago. Who remembers what they worked on 3 years ago?
I remember what I worked on 3 hours ago.
If it wasn't for Facebook, what is that thing? Memories.
Hello, Russ.
I wouldn't know, Mr. Russ. Here is the quilt I made for this bed. So this is with Dollar Tree fabric. So this one I just did strips. Oh, you know what? I did do. I think I put a piece of felt in the inside because I could feel some. It's not complete, or maybe yeah. So what I did here, so that it would stay. You see how it's like the bed is folded down.
Yeah.
I put a little bit of hot glue on the bottom to keep it that way. Same thing with down here.
Mm-hmm.
I can pop it. I can heat it up and pop it off if I wanted to, but it wouldn't stay flat. I mean, draped on the side because it's a small piece of fabric that has a bunch of little. So see right here. Oh, now I see the back is white.
I don't know how I'm going to quilt this.
And I don't think I didn't quilt this one. It's just strips sewed together, and that was it. Because I was thinking of quilting it, but all I did was sew around the edges. I didn't even have a sashing or anything. I just sewed around the edges of the.
It looks so good though.
And I made matching pillowcases. See, some things I like to glue down, and some things I don't. It's like, what if I wanted to change the pillowcases out one day? Not that I have in 3 years, but I'll link the video to this guy after the live, because I even have a little bit of the sheets on there too. And there's I found a foam piece that for this right here, so it's nice and cushiony. It's probably more comfortable than my bed.
I was tempted to buy some foam mattress pads today.
The toppers?
Yeah.
Is this way?
These beds are kind of like rocks.
Okay, this goes like this. I'm looking at my pattern over here. Okay, this goes like this. Okay, this one is next to that one, right? And then this one goes to that one. Okay, let's do these two sets together, and then sew the last piece together. Then I'll start cross cutting and see how it looks. Angel says it's always good to have options.
I agree, Angel. It is.
I have on my channel the different playlists for each. Oh, let me go back. Change the camera again because you guys are just seeing a blank screen. I'm over here. There are playlists for each of the rooms that I've made in the past. So if anybody wants to check those out, I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, like I was talking about seeing my analytics in one of my most popular videos over 3 years ago, and it's still getting views today. I was surprised.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. What Nancy's hoping for is to get the views she did 4 years ago. But you know how YouTube is. You start changing your format or your content, and it doesn't like it. Because I used to do a lot of Dollar Tree DIYs, but I decided I wanted to do other stuff because everybody's doing Dollar Tree DIY back then.
They still are.
Yeah, and I do a lot of stuff besides just Dollar Tree DIYs. So that's why I changed, and YouTube don't like that. Did I miss something that you said that Miss Angel said the P and the Princess, Kimberly?
Let me see. P and the Princess. Oh, the beds. I was saying I wanted to get the mattress toppers.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Or
You
in
see
a motel, and the beds are awful. They're so bad. I would stick them like mile high if I thought it would actually be more comfortable.
Ow! The pins are pokey. How was that? I posted a poll. Let me see what the answers are so far. Community. Ooh. I was asking if I should add a couple of more Saturdays to my lives, and 75% have said yes.
Ooh, well, I didn't even see the poll, and let's see. I say yes. Like I was going to say something else. We know better.
Uh-huh. Miguel was live when we were talking about him. That's why. He just got off 35 minutes ago. So he might hear him call his name later when he watches the replay. I start working on Tina Turtle next week.
Fun.
So the question now is, do I do her on the Fridays or
on Saturdays?
Or the Saturdays? But the Saturdays I'm not, because the first Saturday is the Crafty Ladies, and the second Saturday is my members only. So I was thinking the third and fourth Saturdays for the extras. Because I had fun this past Saturday when I was doing the tote whatchamacallit?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And yes, I did ask my husband first. Not that
We're supposed to do that. We're supposed to ask our husbands. Oops.
Well, when it comes to going live with on my regular times, he's okay because that's something that we've already talked about. But I always ask him if it's okay because he may have some plans that I don't know about that he would like to do because especially on Saturdays that's his day off, including Friday. So he may have something planned for that day. I don't know.
That's a very good point.
But the good thing about my lives on my channel is depending on what's happening in my life, I can rearrange them according to my plans. You know what I mean?
I do.
So if something comes up, I always say, "Oh, sorry, like this past Saturday, I was gonna go live at 4, but we decided to go shopping with the family, so I changed my time."
Family has to come first.
Yep. So that's what I do. And I'm here ironing, and I'm in the wrong camera again. Well, it's okay because I'm going to go back to that camera in a second.
I have 2 out of the 28 rows made.
Okay.
Just 2.
Let me pin this last one and sew it, and then we can start. Some of mine are starting to not be straight.
Yeah.
Does it do that because I didn't starch them and they're so small?
A little bit. But also it could be doing it because of depending on which way the strips were cut.
Yeah, and I couldn't figure that out, so
that's okay.
Like I said, if anybody gets into my little living room that close, they're in my house and they need to go.
But as you're cross-cutting them, don't be surprised if you have to do like a sliver trim to get everything back to being straight.
Yeah.
That happens.
That's happened when I do 4-inch squares, so because I'm looking at the panels that I have for my purse.
Mm-hmm.
The purple panel is about a 1/4 inch longer than the Coca-Cola panel, and that's because Nancy did not check everybody's square that came in, unless I had to cut them down from a 5-inch square. So I just assumed that they were all 4-inch even.
No, it's 20 by 28, Angel. Well, no, 28 strips of 17 inches. Well, wait.
Hello, Miss Pam.
Hi, Pam. Uh-oh. Gentry, can you move that for her? And Gentry, want to come see the beginnings of some rows? So cute.
Yeah, your camera angle makes them look weird. Like they're a lot longer than they are.
There.
They look 3/4 inch.
It's going to get cut off so that they're actually going to be that big.
Yeah.
Yeah. makes them look neat.
And look who walks in, Mr. Miguel. Who knows?
Mr. Miguel.
Told you we were talking about you, Mr. Miguel, because we're like, who knows if this is gonna work? We're like, Miguel knows. So we're working on the miniature quilt, sewing in 3/4 inch strips. So this is what this part is looking like. I'm pinning the last strip, and then we're gonna start cross cutting them into 3/4 inch strips the other way, and we'll see how that looks.
Angel, it was 35. I cut 35 strips at approximately 18 inches. So I'll have a little bit of play room, a little bit of wiggle room with that, just in case the fabric gets a little wonky and I have to sliver trim and stuff.
And if you guys are interested in this little beautiful pin cushion, I did make another pin cushion similar, but without the back. It's on the channel too. I'm just promoting my channel left and right now. see, it's good and bad. My first videos that went compared to my other videos, they went viral in my opinion. But that was before I was monetized, so I didn't really get much from those. So I'm hoping, with all the people rewatching them, I'll start getting some pennies for them, because they don't really pay us a lot, unless you're a big channel and you get all these sponsors, but it's enough to pay for my internet. And if I didn't have internet, I couldn't do this, right?
That's right.
So you guys help me with my internet. So there's that. Yay! So I'm going to actually, hold on. I shouldn't have added that piece there. Oh, we'll see what it looks like when I cut it. We'll see. Okay, we're going to take this off. And let's start. Let me get my little 4-inch ruler or 6-inch ruler. Where did I put it? Somewhere up here. Not there. Not there. That's not it either. Oh. Yeah, I need the 4-inch because the 2-inch is too small. I guess I didn't put it over here. See, sometimes I put things where I can remember, and sometimes I don't.
Welcome back, Darcia.
Okay, that's okay. I got this guy here. I can still, because this one has these these lines right here that I can line it up on the seams.
Yes, exactly.
And then I can more or less, and then I cut off that extra.
That's exactly what you need to do.
I had a little 4-inch square one, but I guess I put it somewhere where Nancy can't find it. Or you know what probably happened when I take books out and put books back in, it probably pushed it to the back of the bookcase. So I may have to move that ruler from that bookcase so it doesn't do that. Okay, guys, you ready? Now I'm gonna flip it this way because we're going to cut 3/4 inch Sorry. This is exciting and
Scary?
wrecking. Right?
Do you have 20 in your thing?
20
Or are you
what?
just going to cut 2 and put them together?
I'm just gonna cut 2 and put them together right now and see what happens.
All right, I'm excited.
But the thing is, I should this last one I shouldn't have put because it's the same as these first 2.
Oh, hey, that's okay. You do you.
But if I flip it, it's a scrappy quilt. We
That's
got
right.
it. We got it. Ah, I need to stand up to cut. But I need to. There we go. Now we're gonna do another 3/4 inch strip, and then we'll see how it looks when I put them side by side. So this piece will go over here, like so. So that's okay.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
So let me cut 2 more, because then these will be flipped to go
Yes.
with this and see how that looks. And after I cut these, I need to go dehydrate. So we got that one. Line it up on both sides. Okay, let's see. So let's see if I flip that like so. This one goes here. So this one will be flipped this way, like so.
That'll
There we
be
go.
fun. That'll look great.
So I'll sew these 2 pieces together, then I'll sew those rows together. I'll be right back. Miss Kimberly, take the front of the class.
Oh, no. Okay, everybody better behave or I'm going to have to write your name on the chalkboard. You know that Miss Nancy, she gives punishments if your name gets on the chalkboard. I think my quilt looks like a unicorn threw up.
Okay, I'm back. Did anybody misbehave or throw the chalkboard?
Nope, they were all quiet as mice.
You know when they're quiet as mice, they're doing something bad, right? You've seen what mice do.
If you don't see, you can't tell.
Ah. Okay, camera switch. I'm sewing these little these 2 sections together, and then we'll sew these 2 rows together. So you'll see what the little itty bitty squares will look like.
Oh, I'm getting ready to sew my 2 together, my first 2 rows. I'm nervous. Oh my goodness, how am I going to pin this? What was I thinking?
You're the one that told me this, girl.
Maybe
I was
I
okay
did.
I was okay with 1 inch squares. Then you made me do the 3/4, and it made it look cuter.
It did look cuter.
Okay, 2 sections done. Now we're gonna
Oh my goodness, this is going to take 100 pins.
Oh, pinning the seams together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do now. So we got these 2 rows. Angel just threw a chalk eraser across the screen.
I didn't see it. I can't tell.
I don't know. At least somebody in charge, and this is what happens.
Maybe. Okay, I am so tempted not to pin these just to see what happens.
You know you're not gonna like it.
Maybe.
Well, there's no maybe about it. There we go. Here's the 2 sections. Now we're going to grab these 2. I'm definitely going to need more to do the other rows, but it's going to be one of those let's do this after the live kind of thing, because it's going to take a while.
A little while, yeah.
Yes, because we're just working on. Okay, again, Nancy doesn't remember to switch the cameras. I need something that makes it switch the cameras easier than going back to the StreamYard thing. You know what I mean?
I do.
So this goes like this right here, right? So we're going to go like these.
Uh-huh.
And
Look at all
abracadabra.
the pins I've got.
Abracadabra. It didn't work.
No.
The abracadabra didn't work, Kimberly.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness gracious. Where are my glasses?
Darcia said ads. I cannot imagine that any of these points are going to match up.
Same here. In my case, I'm going to say, oh, it's close enough. But I'll try. This is so tiny.
I know.
You guys, do you see what I'm trying to do is trying to line up this seam with that seam, right? So Nancy's doing this and folding them on each other like so, and then bring them out even, and then pin.
At this point, I think I'm just pinning randomly. I don't even know that anything's lining up.
Same
Oh
here.
my goodness. Okay, no, I'm not pinning. It's bending it up too much.
I'm just folding it and try. That was pretty close. See that one right there? That's pretty close.
All right. Just gonna add a few pins.
I have admiration for people that make mini quilts that to sell.
Oh my word, who would do that?
They do. There's several people that I follow that make their quilts and they have them for sale. And for a little mini quilt like mine. Hi, Miss Erica.
Hi, Erica.
That's Miss Doll Fairy Crafter.
Well, we need a fairy crafter over here. Do some magic.
She works on miniatures too. She does like Barbie size stuff. But a little quilt for a 112 bed between 120 and 250. If anybody buys them, I'm happy for them. but you have those avid dollhouse collectors,
yes,
that would pay that money to get something that's authentic for that size miniature.
Okay, here we go. Under the needle, for better or worse.
Mine's almost pinned here. I'm gonna go under the needle in a sec.
Whatever happens, happens. I'll probably take it out if it's really bad. I'm not gonna lie.
My husband's behind me. I used the ranch dressing this afternoon. There was not much left.
No more barbecue sauce?
I used the last of the barbecue sauce. I'm sorry, there was only a little bit left. There's mustard. You could mix up some mustard with something to make a dressing.
Why are you guys drowning your food?
Huh?
I said, why are you drowning your food?
Because we want to.
Perfect answer.
It's my food.
Do you remember that cartoon?
It's good
Don't
with
drown your food.
Erica says, I prefer making it, LOL. It's like that one short video where you rather spend more money to make something that is less to just buy it already pre-made. Well, these mini quilts, they're not that cheap to buy pre-made. But I know what you mean. Oh, he's not grabbing it. Let's try this again.
I'm afraid to look.
She take orders?
Orders for what?
You know, banana pudding and pie.
She's not talking about food, honey.
Oh,
She's talking about crafty stuff. My husband's thinking food over here, guys. No, we're talking about that. I've seen a lady that makes these mini quilts for 120, and I can see why she charges that much.
Should we press these seams open? I think we need to.
I don't know. I'm still trying to see if these are going to line up.
I think we need to press them open.
I don't know. I'm gonna glue them open. Here goes. And Erica says, "Feed him, Nancy." He's eating, Erica. He just wanted some sauce with his chicken strips. And Nancy had what was left of the ranch this afternoon for lunch, and the rest of the barbecue this evening for dinner. I should have left him some. I'm sorry. I'm a bad wife.
Okay, I can live with this. What do you think?
Oh, I love it. I'm about to press mine open too.
I'm just going to sit here and hold this and pretend like I've done the entire thing. But that is 40 pieces, so.
The abracadabra didn't work for you either?
Nope.
So here we go.
Okay. First come, first serve.
It's not lining up at all.
Are you pressing the back seams open?
I'm about to. I just wanted to press that.
Yeah. Can you see where I did it there? Look at all those cute little. Come on, line up. Oh, thank you.
I'm not even going to pretend that any of these are lining up.
Oh, I'm sure some of them have.
I'm trying. It nah. What I could do is just make a little section and then hide it behind the couch, like it's going behind the couch, and there's nothing back there.
I like it.
Like a hint of a quilt, but you don't see the rest of the quilt.
You
That's
know
what
what
my
this
Nancy might
reminds
do.
me of? Like in the 70s when people used to fold their gum wrappers and make chains.
I
That's
never
what
did
this,
that,
that's
so
what this looks like. I don't think I did it. I don't know that I ever learned how, but
I know what you're talking about, but I've never done it. I'm trying to press this seam open. I don't want to stay open. There we go.
Doll Fairy
Maybe
Crafter, do you make um, regular size quilts or just tiny ones?
y'all are making me want to sew now too. I do have to make a quilt for a craft fair coming, but y'all making me want to make a tiny one too. Yay! We're bringing somebody to the dark side.
This is definitely the dark side, the side of insanity.
It doesn't want to fold open in the center here. Did I do something wrong? Because it's like it's stuck there. It won't. There we go.
I was able to use the nose of the iron and
That's
kind of
what
just go down the center.
that's
I
what
did
I'm
a
doing.
wiggle.
But the section here, it was tight. It didn't want to open. I could get my little clover one that has a really tight nose. I'm putting this away for a second to check it out myself.
We're gonna love it no matter what.
It's so bad. It is so
It
bad.
cannot be that bad. I think it looks like you're trying to make a Bargello quilt, which means that would be very intentional.
You see right here, I started the seams the seam right here even,
Mhm.
and it just, you know what it was? I didn't cut that one section that had the less than a quarter inch piece.
Oh,
This one right here. Remember, I was gonna cut that section off first. I didn't do that, but that's what it's looking like.
I still think it looks good. I
I,
think it looks like you're trying to make a Bargello quilt.
I yes, I am.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
Okay.
because one of my paper crafter friends
Yes.
just did it a card with the Bargello print. So I know what it is. I just never done it, but I know what it
Wait, but the
is.
back side shows how big the squares are going to end up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another row of these and add it to that one so you can see the middle row of because I'll add it to this right here so you can see the actual size of the little squares. Thank you, Erica. This was just random fabrics that I had in my stash, and I thought, oh, these look good together.
Erica,
It's
what are the smallest size finished pieces that you've done?
so we're going to see which way. I need to remember how this one's over here like this, right? So this one is going to be like here. Okay. Now we flip it. Okay, I'm not gonna switch the camera because it's only that one little stitch. I'll be right back.
Okay.
She said calico critter size. I've seen the calico critters. They're small.
Well, the haunted house I'm doing from a Calico Critters house. But I don't think that the critters are fully in size with that. I don't know. I don't know.
It's hard to find something that is to scale that is correct all the time when it comes to that small.
Yes.
It's like, oh come on! It's like this is 1 to 12. That is not 1 to 12. Even though they say it's 1 to 12, it's like, what scale are they using? Okay, this one is here, right?
No, I did that wrong.
So yeah,
I
this is
pressed to the wrong side.
this is right. So I'm going to pin this, even though it's not lining up, but that's okay. It's still a miniature quilt.
It is. And you know what? If you start to feel, concerned, think about the G's Bend quilts. Those
The
are
what was?
amazing. And the G's Bend quilts. Do I need to do a little education?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see what I can find. But the G's Bend quilts were made in G's Bend, Mississippi. And the quilts were completely utilitarian. And a man, I can't remember his name, saw the quilts, thought they were amazing works of art, and yet they were not what people would consider to be perfect, but they're still amazing.
Okay, I'm a so this piece here. Let's see how it looks. Switching camera. Like, you can't tell if I switch a camera when you see my sewing machine, right? Okay, come on, get out of there. You're holding this guy back. My husband's being nice. He's watching a movie and not The Resident.
Aw, that is nice.
But you know what? I only missed a couple episodes, and you don't miss a lot because
Yeah.
the storyline is different for most of them. There's only one thing that connects them all at one time.
Mm-hmm.
But I easily caught up.
So there's a picture of a G's Bend quilt whenever you're ready to look.
Hold on a second. Let me switch my
take
camera
your time.
again. Okay. I get you now.
See, they just make it with whatever they have. And I mean, there are parts where they've used the men's jeans or overalls and you still see pockets or whatever. They just made with whatever they had, and they're amazing.
Let's pull this open again because now we open these guys up. I'm trying to see which way is easier to grab this little seam. But that's pretty cool.
Works of art come in all forms.
I'm sure if I had the starch and I was cutting the fabric the right way, and that I could probably get it a little better. But first, I'm trying to rush on the live, and I probably didn't cut these like that one was a little shorter on one side than the other. Because I was trying to rush to cut those as well too.
I don't think you should rush.
There we go. That's one section. Come on, open up. Beep beep. Open. There we go.
Beep beep. I love that.
Well, if he's not wanting to open, I have to make sure that he knows I'm coming. Okay, hold it down for a second. There we go. It's still. Why did you? You're not supposed to go that way.
If I can get 3 rows done, I feel like I will have accomplished something.
I did. Let me finish pressing, and then I'll show you what they look like. The corner pieces, for some reason, they started to draw in, so I may have to cut some of the pieces when I even it up.
Mm-hmm.
That those might have to come undone or get cut off. Come on, the seams are so small here. There we go. Nope, that didn't open. There you go. Now they're open. So who's enjoying this?
Everybody's gotten very quiet.
They're probably waiting to see what it really looks like, Nancy. I'll spend the next few days finishing it up. And I usually finish things up after the live, but Nancy needs some sleep in order to tackle this the rest of this. And it's not wanting to open up the seam there. Let me try it this way.
And you know, my original plan was just to paint a toothpick. How did I go from painting a toothpick to this?
Cause you told Nancy to do 3/4 inch.
Yes, I did.
I'll show the difference between the 1 inch and the 3/4 in a second, so you guys can see.
The thing is, I don't think I would want to do. I don't know. I still feel like this is too big for 1/24 scale.
It is for you,
but I don't know that I could do it much smaller without pulling all my hair out. And I mean, and I have a lot of hair, but even still.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm helping the seam fold open so I can. There we go. But if I open this seam and the other side folds goes over. That's how, because they're so close to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm just gonna.
Don't worry about it.
Nobody's gonna see that. So we're gonna iron this as much as I can flat. Let's hold it down. What did Karen say? They're taking Walgreens in front of our house. And what they're taking Walgreens in front of our house, and while the house was shaking and 6:55 and still working.
I guess they're taking it down.
They're taking it down. I'm confused. Okay, ready?
Yes. Ta-da!
And where's the little 1 inch square one?
It's so tiny.
I had it right here. Oh, I just moved the camera. You guys saw me show the 1 inch square one, right? It's hiding now. Oh, it's around here somewhere. It didn't go far. Hold on. What I do is just shuffle things around, and it probably just got hid behind one of these other pieces of shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling.
The ones for David's quilt seem so huge to my fingers right now.
The pin quilt
Uh-huh.
or the other one.
The postage stamp quilt for David.
Oh, yeah.
These pictures, I mean, these pieces seem huge.
That's good for you now. When you go to the postage quilt, it's like, wow, this is a breeze. I can't find the 1-inch square piece that I just had in my hand. So it probably fell on the floor or hiding under something else. Well, I find it afterwards. So what I'll do, I'll keep on cutting these pieces here and adding it to here. And if I need more, I have the other unsewn pieces to cut. So this right now is ruler. It is 7 3/4. So let's see if I.
And 60 pieces.
Is it? 1,
Yeah,
2,
20
3,
pieces.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is 60.
Uh-huh.
Oh my. What I might do to flatten the seams out, I may put that what is that thing called that we talked about earlier? The fusible web.
Yeah.
I would put that back there and fuse it to the backer, so it's nice and flat. That's what I'm thinking I'm doing. Because the seams are way too big for these little itty bitty things. But like I said, I'll cut another strip of this, and we'll see how long this piece takes me. Because Nancy, if it's gonna be enough, like 4 inches or something, I'm leaving it at 4 inches. Because it's gonna be folded over. You're not gonna see that it's not 5 by 7. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay then. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna make myself big so they can see it, and then I'll make you big so you can show your little square or your little section. So here's the 10 piece the 10 strips sewn together, which I'm cutting to make this section. So there's that.
Very cool. Oh, wait, can you show it against your couch?
Sure. It's done. You see, I can go like this and pretend that the rest of the quilt's there.
Oh.
No, I will finish it as long as this strip lets me. I think I might make it at least 4 inches, if I'm not mistaken.
But the black really looks good with the furniture and the colors too.
It has the dark,
Mm-hmm.
and then this it ties into this guy here with the purple.
Yes, it does.
And then it ties in this green here. It ties in with that green. So it ties in a little bit of everything that I have in the whatchamacallit.
How does it look with the rug? And are you keeping that rug?
No, I'm not keeping that rug. that rug is a place setter. I found a tutorial where they took some burlap and a stencil that they cut with the Cricut, and they
Ooh,
painted. They put the stencil on top of the burlap and made a area rug with it.
interesting.
So I'm thinking of doing that. So you guys want to see size difference on these things right here? These are the squares, right? Right there in the middle. Come on. Come on. Okay. Over here. So the center strip is the actual 3/4 by 3/4.
Well, no,
Or
that's actually a quarter.
oh, quarter. Yeah. We
Yeah.
cut the fabric 3/4.
Yeah.
So that's a quarter. I'm trying. There we go. Here you go. Ready? That's a dime. That's a dime. The dime is bigger than the little squares.
Oh wait, Darcia said that we're in ads.
Okay. I'll hold it here for a second. So if you have a dime, you look at this your size of a dime, and the little squares are smaller.
So tiny.
I'm liking it though. And the way that I did it where I'm flipping it, so the quilt is gonna have like this section of black and blues
Yeah,
here
it's kinda like
all the way
straight.
down, and this
Yeah,
one over here all the way down. So it's like even on both sides.
it is. Yeah, it looks good.
So that's gonna be growing. See, from here you can't tell that they're not lined up.
No.
Yay!
I'm so proud of you.
And I didn't curse.
Not a bit. Well, we don't know. You may have muted, but
You don't see my face. I may have mouthed it out. But that's gonna look like that once I put it on there or whatever. Ta-da! And we'll finish it.
it's gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Mhm.
Oh, wait.
What?
Oh no, you said you weren't gonna do pillows, right?
I don't know yet.
Well, I mean, you
Because
can.
I have. You see, I have these. I don't know if it's hard to
Yeah.
tell. But
Yeah,
I
you
have
can
these
do that.
back here. Angel says it will make a great rug too.
She's right.
Angel,
Angel's
you
in
can
trouble.
you can cut and sew those strips for me. Look, I have all these strips cut that I already has separated, right? But then just in case, Nancy had all these strips cut. Oh, Karen said that too. I'm sorry.
Aw. We're sorry. We're so focused on what we're doing, we're not paying much attention.
To the chat. I'm sorry. Did anybody come in that I didn't say hi to? If so, say hi again. Cause I'm sure, but I wasn't sure how many strips I needed, so Nancy just kept on cutting and cutting and cutting those. Cause that way, if I needed more strips, I didn't have to stop and cut. So I still have more strips. I could do something else. Will she do something else? That's another story. Look,
Well,
it's a tassel.
I mean,
It's a tassel. Look.
the quilt could be on one side, and some matching pillows could be on the other.
Look. Ready? It looks good on the bed.
It does.
And it's about right width wise. Maybe another little section right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I do have the strips. Maybe if Nancy has the whatchamacallit, I may make a second quilt. Who knows?
Just take it a
Miguel
little bit
knows.
at a time.
Okay, let me move this other camera so you can see my face and say goodbye. Farewell. I need to say goodbye. I hate to go and leave this pretty side. Okay. Hopefully that's in the right spot. We'll find out in a second.
And Angel said that she suggested a runner.
You see the top of my head. There you go. Hi there. No, Darcia, my desk is not clean. But like I said, look at how Nancy didn't know how many strips it was gonna take.
Well, how many strips do you have?
Here, I ain't counting. There was the 10 strips that were left here, and probably another 20 strips. So that's probably 30 strips in here.
Well, you could take leftover strips and braid them and put them in a circle, and you could have a little coaster.
Okay.
Sew them into the notebook, Karen said.
That would be cute. I did this for the. So this one. Now let's crochet. Where is it? Oh, it's in the back of the chip. I took three strands of embroidery floss and braided it, and then made I have a little I think a short me braiding this rug. It's 3 strands braided.
Oh, adorable.
And then I glued it to a piece of felt and started circle.
Very cool.
That was crazy with Nancy too. Because you know how big embroidery floss is.
Yes.
Nancy hooked it up to her tripod here and started braiding. So I've done small things. I have the crochet one I did for the craft room. This was one of my first crochet pieces with a small crochet hook that actually worked okay. See how big the stitches are?
I like that. That's really nice.
So this is made with this. Where is she? Oh, she got moved. Where did I move her to? Over here. There she is. I used this for that little carpet. If you look at, let me get it straightened out. That's the size of the strand.
Yeah, that's tiny.
So I have more.
Is that beeping on your end or mine?
It's my end. Okay. That's weird.
What?
This piece of fabric was stuck inside here.
Interesting.
Huh.
What? There's something else in here. Hold on.
What is that?
What else is in here?
Is it
It's
money?
No, it's another piece of fabric.
Halloween fabric.
Don't know why it's in there. It has nothing to do.
To wrap around it to look like a pumpkin.
I used something similar to this last year. You know what it is? It is the one that I use for the pumpkin because it's hot glued there. Why did I cut it? I may have needed a piece of fabric for something, and then I cut it. The crochet will match the bedspread. Oh, it does. So I may switch this one to the bedroom because I had this one in the bedroom, but this one matches better.
It does. You're right.
Jesse goes, "Hi Nancy again. I'm in and out bargaining with the miniature means." We understand. So that's it for tonight because the rest of it is just a repetitive of this. Oh, wait, I wanted to show you your little section,
They saw.
but I want to see it nice and big too.
Okay.
There you go.
I can't wait to get the third row on.
That's why I did the third row because it really tells you how big the squares are going to be.
Yes.
But I'm liking the colorway, even though I just picked random. I think it's pretty cool.
I think it's great. And I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
And the fabrics that you picked are kind of, there's a lot of colors, so they're kind of busy. So, for example, like on mine, because they're mostly tone on tone, where if it's off, it really shows.
Oh, gotcha.
So in that perspective, yours are definitely a better choice.
Yeah, because from here you can't really tell that they're not lining up. They're from there. So when people see my channel and watch my little living room, they're seeing it from way back here.
Yes. And it's going to be amazing.
Angel says, "You two have awesome ideas and tenacity to make these."
Angel,
she
we're
made
me there too.
She made me.
Angel,
and you know what? I appreciate. Oh, I found out.
Oh, good.
The 1 by 1.
Yeah.
So you can see that. You see, this is 3 rows. This is 3 rows.
Yeah, so different.
So if you put it on behind the other one, you still have that much left over on the 1 inch.
And it's amazing that just a 1/4 of an inch difference.
Yeah.
Is such a big difference.
It was hiding under the pin cushion. No, I like people that give me what's that word I'm looking for?
Challenges?
Yeah, challenges. Because sometimes you get like, oh, that again. Not that it's bad to do that again, but it's fun to try something different and see. Because I wouldn't have done it that way. I would have probably left it like this, like I did with the quilt for the living room. I probably would have done it like this, put a border on it, and I was done. But this looks so much cuter.
It's so cute.
So I appreciate challenges. If the worst thing that can happen is that it doesn't come out, and my life has not changed because of it. Well, in a way it is, but you know what I mean.
Yes, we know what you mean.
Well, it tells me, okay, I can't do that again right now, or I'll try it again another time when I have, But I'll keep on working on this one and see how big it gets, and I'll post pictures later because I still have to do and then I'll show the because I still have. I moved everything because I needed room for my sewing machine. No, I can't see where the squares are right now. They're around here somewhere. I just can't. So the squares depend, like I said, depending on how big the quilt is. I'll probably just cut the squares down to either 2 or 3 inch to do the backing of this quilt. So my friends fabrics that didn't get to the tote bag will get to the back of this quilt.
I think
And if
that'll
it
be
don't
great.
get to the back of this quilt, they'll go to another project. I'll find something for on my squares. So please keep sending squares if you want to. Oh, she says tenacity is the wrong word. Patience. You don't know me.
You've never seen me throw anything across the room.
It's not patience. Crafting with friends and them giving you the tips and tricks, it helps a lot. Cause I would have been here thinking, okay, these don't line up. I'm done with this. That sort of thing. But it looks cute. It still works.
And in part because of your great fabric choices.
And coffee helps too.
Yes, coffee helps.
So tomorrow I'll be here with my sketches. Let's see what sketches are on the board tomorrow. It's always fun to figure out because I don't look ahead of time sometimes. Let's see what we have tomorrow. Here we go. Come on. We have. Oh, this is interesting. Fresh. I need to find something that's fresh.
Laundry.
We have the Saiga antelope. A travel kit. A travel kit. Memory. A container. A Sunday. The AE, not the AY. And something circular.
A button. You need to do a button.
We'll see.
Have you done a button in that notebook yet?
Like, for these, no.
Not even like as part of like the random designs with the words or anything?
I don't think so. I'm looking February, March, April, May, June, July. No button.
If you haven't seen, Nancy makes the cutest little buttons.
I might do a button for circular. And I can't believe I've been doing this February, March, April, May, June, July, August. This is the 7th month already. And it's all because of you guys. Because if I wasn't doing this every week, I probably would have stopped a couple months ago. So crafting with my friends does help me. So until next time, be brave, be strong, and create mini quilts.
Night.
See you tomorrow, guys. Oh, is there a quilt emoji? Does anybody know? I should check beforehand. Hold on. Let me check real quick. Let's see if there's a quilt. I say I'm going to check every time, and I don't. Let's see over here. Come on. There we go. Quilt. There is no quilt. Let's see. Fabric. Another fabric. I'm going to say couch. Here we go. Since the quilt is for the couch, leave me a couch emoji. That's what we're going to do. Couch emoji. Couch. Let's see. Let's see something else. So there we go. There, I found a couch and a sewing needle. That comes. That's good, right?
I think so.
So after the live, leave a you don't have to leave an emoji. You can say good job or see you get next time, or like I said, an emoji. You don't have to do a couch. You can do your own emoji. It's just that any interaction in the comments after the live helps the channel out. Leaving a thumbs up helps the channel out. Chatting in the chat box helps the channel out. Sharing the channel, and it's all free. Subscribing to the channel is all free. So any interaction, YouTube sees it as, oh, they like this channel. Let's share it out to other people. The more interaction, the more YouTube says, let's share it out to more people. And the more people come in and watch. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And enjoy your evening. And thank you, Miss Kimberly, for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Adios, everyone.